Welcome back to my channel, Moon Girl Tarot. It's your girl, Chris Marie, back with another weekly astrological and tarot report for January 8th through the 14th. Now, this is a very exciting week. We have the new moon in Capricorn, so we have new influences and tangible results that are coming with this hard work. We have Mercury changing signs into Sagittarius that is going to help elevate this manifestation thinking. And we do have a square in Neptune that is blocking some of these dreams, especially from outward people. But let's go ahead and take a closer dive into your week this week. If you would like to get a personal reading to find out more about what's happening to you, please go to my website at moongirltarot.com. Let's get started. So Sun and Scorpio Rising, welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. And let's dive into the week of January 8th and January 14th. Now, in astrology, we have a few things happening that is going to be really strong energy. Mercury in Sagittarius, a lot of closeness, a lot of communication of elevated thinking, a lot of thinking into the future. Now, this is a square with Neptune in Pisces. You're a water sign, so there is going to be a delay or some kind of emotional block. We'll look in that a little bit further. Now, the new moon is going to be in Capricorn, January 11th, January 12th, depending on where you are in the universe. But this is going to be a heavy influence. You definitely want to get with me with spell work because the new moon is going to be in your third house of communications. So communications is going to come in extremely heavy. That is going to affect the next 2 weeks of your decision making. Now, Mars in Capricorn, this is that lucky break. But depending on your emotions, you can make it your lucky break or not. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in further into your weekly reading. And if you would like to get a session with me or a candle spell, go to my website, www.moongirltarot.com. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the overall theme of this week. We have a lot of heavy energy that's very serious, that's coming through. We have the new moon happening in your third house of technology, communications, and things that are happening. Now, we have purification, your overall theme. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your mind and your body. So, lots of communication. So, as I had a feeling, there's going to be heavy energy that's coming through. And you might feel that you need a break from it. You might feel that it's going to be very taxing energy, not just on you mentally, but on you physically. You might want to schedule a massage or something, plan a week ahead, or let the person know at the spa, hey, I'm going to need you, or go out to that, go out to the gym or something. Okay, so Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising. Let's go a little bit further into your Earth sector. We'll come back at the end of the video and focus a little bit more into that. But when it comes to your work and finance, okay, when it comes to things of the physical realm, we have the World card upright. Now, this represents so many multiple things, and I do see you here, Scorpio. This represents an ending as well as beginning. So this is a very true week of building up to something happening. So I see shadow work. I see some secrets that are coming up, things that are being communicated. But overall, and at work, we have an ending. We have something that's ending at work, so something good can start again. And I see that, Scorpio, that you're going to be a part of that big change that is happening at work. Now, when it comes to communications with yourself and others, when it comes to your air sector, Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, we have the Five of Swords upright. So we have somebody that's doing you dirty, okay? We have somebody that's communicating outside of your safe space that is not doing the best. Now, here's the thing. That's their karma, okay, Scorpio? Now, we have somebody that's like throwing your name and not in the best way. It just feels really, like somebody's just angry at you. Now, that communication, again, how you take it, there's that emotional block. What are you going to do with it, right? Are you going to walk away from it? Are you going to act on it? I see that this is going to be very like a hard challenge for you to kind of like walk away from it. Now, when it comes to your emotions, Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, when it comes to that, that passion that we have this week, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. So I do see you spending money. I see that maybe whatever this person's caused is caused you to have to, like, you know, to pay up, right? To pay a bill, to pay for this stuff. So I feel like there's a lot of like karmic energy that you're dealing with, a lot of endings that's starting to new beginnings. So if you feel like this week is just like, oh my gosh, what happened? What kind of show is this? You know, I really feel that hopefully it's going to get better. But I feel like, you know, if you feel like you're, like I said, you're going to need that massage, you're going to save that money, pull that money aside because it's going to be definitely needing your attention. Now, when it comes to your fire, when it comes to love, when it comes to passions, okay, Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, we have the Three of Cups reversed. So we don't have the best of energy. We have some bad news or not, you know, good news coming from our partner. We have our partner coming to us and saying that they're being influenced and heavily influenced by other people. Now, don't worry about this, Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising. This is something that you kind of knew this was coming. This was your intuition that was telling you that something was wrong with your partner. But nonetheless, again, you're going to be able to purify this energy. You're going to have a chance to make this energy a lot better, okay? So take that in mind. When things are happening, you are going to be able to go a little bit further. Now, going further into that new moon, into that earth sector, let's see what might be ending, what might be beginning, especially when it comes to something tangible, okay? We have the Page of Cups upright. So we're dealing with some kind of like child, some kind of immaturity. We're dealing with change that is going to benefit, okay, our children or something that is close to us. So even though something is ending, you are going to be a fresh start into something that's going to benefit a lot more. Now, the overall theme going into this new moon with this heavy, heavy influence. Now, highly suggest getting some energy work here with me. But if something that is going to be a theme for the mid of the week, we have a man holding heart, okay? So there is going to be a lot of love and things are going to be driven by passion. Be careful with this. Like I mentioned, you can go one way or you can go another way with this energy. It just depends on what you decide, okay? We'll come back by the end of the week. Let me know, Scorpio, how things are going to transform with you. If you're feeling heavily emotional, definitely reach out for a distance 3K energy session or a psychic session to see what we can do a little bit further. Thank you so much and have a happy new moon. And understand, if anything, Scorpio, ground yourself this round.